everybody. Welcome to another episode of Kinganda News. I'm your host today, and I'm Shalom Nicolette. Let's get to it. I'm sure all of you have seen how the Africans have been forcefully evicted from their apartments, their hotels that they have paid for with their hard-earned cash, by the way. This is mainly because of the Nigerians who came into the country and they didn't follow the quarantining period they told them to do. There is also a Senegalese man who was actually kicked out of the apartment that he was in with his Chinese wife. And if they were saying that this was about the pandemic, why did they kick out them both? Recently, a beauty blogger in China called Zhong Feifei, a 24-year-old lady who is half Chinese and half Congolese, and is a very famous beauty blogger and content creator on a social media platform that is equivalent to Twitter. She's very famous and she creates very awesome content. She's very beautiful. Actually, on the first, if you look at her the first time, you'll know that she's actually Chinese, yet she's half. And recently she posted a picture and she said she was going to contest for a very huge reality show based in China, and that's when people told her to go back to Africa. Following the fact that this is actually a big Chinese reality show that she wanted to be in because she's very popular in China, well, on the Chinese social media platforms as a beauty blogger, she felt like she could actually pull off this role, probably. So the Chinese didn't take this well because she's not fully Chinese and it didn't sit well with them since she's half Congolese. So they started bashing her on social media and trolling her, and this is when they actually told her to pack her bags and go back to Africa. You've all seen how blacks have been stopped from entering supermarkets. Like at the entrance, the policemen there are like, no, you're not going in there because you're black. Policemen have also ordered bars and restaurants not to serve black people. And this has actually forced McDonald's, which is a very big fast food company. It's a fast food giant, has been closed. One of the branches has been closed in China because they believe that they are supposed to serve everyone as they come, because all of us are humans and this is us being more involved, and as we have to interact as humans and not discriminate each other. So the fast food giant closed because of that main issue, and it does not want to get involved in this issue, despite the fact that the Chinese are saying this is because of the pandemic. All of us know that's not the case here. So in all this, all of you can actually see that the black people are being mistreated, even though they have, like this lady Zhong Feifei, who is so young. She's trying to figure out her life, trying to make ends meet for herself. Maybe she's even taking care of her family, her mom, but still they'll find a way of putting you down even when you're just half and the other half is part of them. So I feel like this is a wake-up call for Africans during this pandemic, because it's upon us to actually, or our governments, us and our governments, because I feel like our countries are not developing, but the people are actually developing faster than the countries. So I feel like it's the role of our governments to actually make our countries in Africa a better place, so that we do not feel like outside our home is better than our home. You understand? Like, develop us here and we won't go there to suffer. Because even this pandemic has shown us that we are on our own. Like, no one is going to carry your cross. All of us have to carry our own cross. And all of us have to be responsible for our actions. And we know some of these things are inhuman and we see them every day. But racism is not going to end if that word still exists. All of us know what's going on in the world right now because everyone is suffering because of the pandemic. And all of us feel so bad because most people are losing jobs. They cannot go on long walks. They cannot go to the beach. Well, minus Miami, that was reopened recently. And people can't go to the club. But we are hoping that all this will end, despite the fact that the pandemic cases are still at approximately 3.2 million, and USA is topping the list with the most cases at approximately 1.1. Recently, President Donald Trump, the best president in the world, actually addressed the Americans, and he advised them to drink bleach or inject themselves with disinfectant.
What?
This is on the basis of the fact that bleach actually kills the virus in 5 minutes. And if you use isopropyl alcohol, it actually kills in 30 seconds or less if you rub your hands. The president advised that, but remember, these disinfectants and even the bleach are not supposed to be intaken, but they are for external use only because the ingredients they use to make them are actually not good for our inner system. Well, President Donald later on addressed the nation again and said he was being sarcastic in his comments when he was telling his citizens to actually drink bleach and inject themselves with disinfectant. But come to think about it, guys, if there was a way they could actually make something that our inner systems could actually handle in relation to disinfectant and bleach, but what our bodies can actually take without them being very dangerous for us. I think he actually had a point. It's a thing where scientists and all these people who are trying to make a difference in the medicinal world should actually think about if they could come up with something that could work. So they should beat themselves up and think about something, because I would have done it, but I'm not a scientist. I know all of us are doing our best to actually kill this virus and not get infected and not infect our friends whatsoever. So please, despite that fact, and applause to you, do not try this at home. Do not drink bleach and do not try and inject yourself with disinfectant, because it will definitely not work. Otherwise, please continue the social distancing, sanitize, eat your fruits, and wear those gloves, wear those masks, and that's what we should do. And in no time, we shall be out of this pandemic. Thank you for watching today's episode, and I'm your host, Shalom. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave your comments down below. And also don't forget to hit the notification button so that you watch our other episodes or new episodes. Thank you. Till next time. Peace.